Time-space reality, they are not as fixed as you believe. Across the infinite branches of existence, there are moments. Tiny, fragile moments. Where a single choice bends the future of an entire world. In canon we have seen that Kushina was the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails and Minato, and Kushina died when Minato sealed the Nine Tails inside his son. And this has all happened because Kushina was weak because of her pregnancy. But what if Kushina was not the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails in the first place? What if Minato Namikaze was the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails? In this alternate reality, Minato Namikaze was the one to be chosen to become the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. In the last part we have seen that Kabuto has reanimated Madara Uchiha, and Madara has got all the tailed beast's chakra except full 9 tails. Madara decided to go and attack on the Leaf Village so that he can take the 9 tails from Madara Uchiha. He took all of his army and then went towards Leaf Village, and before even Madara can reach the Leaf Village, spies saw him and then sent Minato a message that someone strong is heading towards the village with an army. And then Minato announced and told the shinobis to guard the village and told all the strong shinobis to start infusing chakra. Minato sent a message to Naruto, who was training on Mount Mayuboku. And when Naruto came back to the village, Minato saw the mark on Naruto's forehead. What, Naruto, you have got the mark on your forehead means that you have got the Byakugo seal? Minato asked Naruto. Yes. Dad, I have it since a long time. It has been maybe around 6 months since I have got the seal on my forehead, Naruto said to Minato. That's good for us, Minato said to Naruto. So what's the plan, Dad? Naruto asked. You have to handle the army and I will handle the main enemy, Minato said to Naruto. And then Itachi, Shisui and Sasuke too reached there. That's good, you all are here, I will need all of you. You all know what you have to do, Minato said to them. Yes. Me and Itachi will go after Kabuto, the caster of reanimation jutsu. And I will go handle the enemies and the army alongside Naruto, Sasuke said. Very well, then I will handle the masked man and Naruto and Sasuke, your main target would be the reanimated shinobis and then you will need to go after the army, Minato said. Got it, Dad, Naruto said. We all have to do the same, and the other Jonin level and below Jonin level shinobis will fight against the White Being's army, Kakashi said to Minato. Good, now get ready because I can sense a stronger shinobi coming towards us and his chakra is even stronger than the masked man. This presence, it is Madara, Minato, Kurama said to Minato. So if this is Madara, then who the hell is that masked man? Minato asked. I don't know about that, but I know this presence, it is Madara Uchiha, Minato, Kurama said. But this time his chakra is even bigger than before and he has got the nature energy too. You can say that this time he is even stronger than Hashirama Senju. He was the only was able to stop this Madara, Kurama said to Minato. Your son Naruto has got a good amount of chakra, even bigger than yours, Kurama said to Minato. Yes, his chakra reserves are bigger than mine but not yours, Minato said. Don't forget, Minato, about that mark as Kushina, he has got chakra reserves even bigger than mine. Right now he can be as strong as you are, so don't think that he cannot fight alongside you. If you really want to kill Madara fast, then take him with yourself so that both of you can fight against Madara, Kurama said to Minato. He has not that much experience and I don't think that we should send him in front of Madara. He has decades of experience, Minato said to Kurama. Madara reached there first, which Naruto already sensed him. Sage Art, Naruto said, and entered the Sage mode. He has got a good amount of chakra, Madara thought when he saw Naruto. Sage Art, Minato said, and entered the Sage mode and Kurama chakra mode too together. This boy can have the same amount of chakra as Hashirama Senju, and on top of that he has the Sage Jutsu. Even if Hashirama was there he wouldn't have won against me, Madara was thinking in his mind. Minato was the first one to attack on Madara. He attacked on Madara so fast, but both of them had the same speed, so they were fighting with the same speed, but Madara had the Sharingan, an advantage for him. But Minato had the good reaction speed thanks to Kurama's chakra and teleportation jutsu. Minato was trying to put the Flying Raijin mark on Madara, but he was not able to do it because of Madara's perfect taijutsu style. Even after being a non-Uchiha you are able to go hand to hand, it is impressive, Madara said to Minato. Madara went a little back and then made a hand sign. Sage Art, Majestic Destroyer Flame, Madara said, and attacked on Minato. But Minato teleported away from there and he threw a kunai towards Madara Uchiha. Madara understood what it was because he already seen Tobirama using the Flying Raijin jutsu. He tried to dodge that attack and then successfully did that because Madara didn't have a mark on him. Minato was trying hard to mark Madara Uchiha. After watching that, Madara said wood-style wood dragon jutsu to attack on Minato because he didn't want that Minato will get the Flying Raijin mark on Madara's body. After watching that, Minato entered the tailed beast bomb. He has got the perfect control over his tailed beast, it's impressive, Madara was thinking. Minato charged a tailed beast bomb with Sage Jutsu chakra enhanced and then attacked onto the wood golem. And Minato countered the wood dragon jutsu. And then Madara created the wood golem jutsu to attack on the 9 tails from Naruto. On the other hand, Shisui and Itachi was heading towards Kabuto so fast so that they can stop the reanimation jutsu. The plan was Shisui will use the Koto Amatsukami over Kabuto and then Itachi will put him under Tsukuyomi when his will be getting overridden, and then they will release the reanimation jutsu and then they will deal with him. On the other hand, Sasuke and Naruto with other strong shinobis were fighting against other reanimated shinobis and the white Zetsus. Sage Art Ice River, Naruto said, and created an ice river there which covered so many white Zetsus there. When Naruto first released that, it was just a water river, and then Naruto froze that and it has frozen more than 1,000 white Zetsus there. What kind of jutsu it is, shinobis were thinking in their minds. Naruto signaled Shikamaru and then said Sage Art Ice Tower and then created the tower which emerged from the ground where Hidan was standing. And then Shikamaru caught him with his shadow possession jutsu. Ice prison, Naruto said, and then sealed Hidan and then place another seal on it, and then Naruto went towards Kakuzu. You are the son of the 4th Hokage, today I will get my revenge, Kakuzu said to Naruto. Before he can finish talking, Naruto attacked on his with his chakra chains, and from behind Kakuzu Shikamaru attacked on his with his shadow possession and caught him with that. What a great duo it is, shinobis were thinking in their mind. And then Naruto sealed Kakuzu under his ice prison and then sealed him and buried him under the ground. From behind, Naruto Kisame attacked on Naruto with his Samahata. When Samahata touched Naruto's ice armor, Naruto already sensed that, and then Naruto touched Samahata and then froze that Samahata and then destroyed them with a hard punch, and then Naruto punched Kisame so hard that he flew back from there. And then Ino told Shikamaru mentally that Deidara was there behind him on his world. Shikamaru wasn't even watching towards Deidara. With Ino's help, Shikamaru caught his bird's shadow, and then Ino told Naruto about that, which Naruto already sensed. Naruto attacked on Deidara and stabbed his heart with his chakra chains, and then before he can regenerate, Naruto sealed him fully. For taking his revenge, Sasori came towards Naruto and attacked on Naruto with his tails, which Naruto let him do it deliberately. When that tail reached close to Naruto, Shikamaru caught that and then, "Did you forget me?" Shikamaru said to Sasori, and then Naruto stabbed his heart too, which his chakra chained so fast and then sealed him. They are working so fast. Sasuke was burning those reanimated shinobis with his Amaterasu. But for that he had to fight them a little bit and then burn them with Amaterasu by catching them off guard. On the other hand, Minato's 9 tails destroyed Madara's wood golem with another tailed beast bomb. After getting to know that Minato was strong, Madara manifested the perfect Susanoo to fight against Minato. And then the serious fight started between Minato and Madara. Let's link perfectly with each other's chakra, merge it fully so that you too can enter the sage mode by absorbing my sage jutsu chakra, Minato said to Kurama. Got it, Kurama said to Minato, and then merged their chakra fully, and their chakra increased even further because of Kurama getting the nature energy. I can see you got even more nature energy, but still you are not going to win against me, Madara said to Minato. Madara started attacking on Minato with his Susanoo swords, but Minato was able to stop his attacks. He really is strong, it wouldn't be so easy to take the 9 tails from him. But it is fun doing this, Madara was thinking in his mind. And it's time to use my trump card, Madara thought and said Limbo Hengoku, Madara said, and attacked on Minato so fast. Minato sensed something in the air, the disturbance in the air, but before he could react, Limbo hits the 9 tails. And then Minato came back to normal form and got ready to attack on that disturbance. Madara's limbo again attacked on Minato, but this time Minato was fully alert and was ready to attack on that limbo. Minato go ready with a Sage Chakra enhanced Rasengan in his hand, and he attacked on the disturbance in the air, but that hits Minato again, but Minato was not able to hit it. I cannot hit that thing, it is just like the ability, just like that masked man from 18 years ago, Minato was thinking. He was able to make himself intangible, but this is different, I cannot see this, Minato was thinking. It's quite possible that it is a clone, but I am neither able to sense not see it, Minato was thinking in his mind. Looks like you have figured out my ability, but still you will not be able to hit it. This is my ability, these are my limbo clones, those are in different dimension, you will never be able to hit them, Madara said. So I was right, that was his clone. He said these are my clones means there could be more than one, Minato was thinking in his mind. This is a big nuisance, how am I supposed to fight if neither I can sense them nor I can see them, and on top of that I cannot even touch them, Minato was thinking. There could be one thing possible, I would have to play safe and I will have to just to protect myself from his clones, and then we'll have to attack on him. And somehow figure out how to fight him, Minato was thinking in his mind. But this time Madara created 4 limbo clones to attack on Minato Namikaze. So Kurama keep on being in sensory mode, we just have to figure out his ability first and only then we will be able to handle him, Minato said to Kurama. All 4 limbo clones started attacking on Minato. Minato was now able to sense the disturbance in the air more clearly, but he still was not able to sense those limbo clones. Now Minato was teleporting here and there so fast that Madara's clones cannot hurt him, and between that Minato left his one clone hidden there to figure out that. In just a minute those clones returned back to Madara, and then again Madara summoned 4 limbo clones to kill Minato, but he did it after 30 seconds in which Minato was trying to sense something in the air. And it'd been the same for another minute that Madara was able to manage the limbo clones for another 1 minute, and Minato's clone has managed to see that. On the other hand, Naruto was now in front of 2nd Tsuchikage, 2nd Mizukage, 3rd Raikage and 4th Kazakage. You can see that Naruto, right? Shikamaru said to Naruto. Don't worry about it, Shikamaru, I can handle it, Naruto said to Shikamaru. Yes, I know that, but we need to finish them before they can hurt someone else from our forces, Shikamaru said to Naruto. Yeah, got it. Kazekage attacked on Naruto with so much sand, but Naruto countered the sand with his water and then turned that Ino ice, he froze the water which soaked into the sand, and then Naruto attacked on Kazekage with the chakra chains and then sealed him. From the other side, 3rd Raikage attacked on Naruto with his 3-finger jutsu, but Naruto dodged it easily. He is fast, Naruto was thinking in his mind, I cannot catch him with my shadow possession. Try it on someone else, Shikamaru, I will handle him, Naruto said to Shikamaru. Naruto attacked on 3rd Raikage with his wind-style Rasenshuriken, and when it hit his Raikage and he was regenerating again, Naruto caught him with his chakra chains and then absorbed all the chakra from him and then sealed him fully. From the air, 2nd Tsuchikage attacked on Naruto with his atomic dismantling jutsu, but Naruto barely managed to dodge that because he was working on sealing him. But Shikamaru managed to catch 2nd Tsuchikage with his shadow possession because he was focusing on attacking on Naruto. And then Ino used the mind transfer jutsu on 2nd Tsuchikage. And then Naruto caught him with his chakra chains, and then Ino and Shikamaru released their jutsus and then Naruto sealed him. Ino mentally told Shikamaru to attack on the 2nd Mizukage who was hiding behind a boulder. And then Naruto created the chakra chains to hit the boulder so that Shikamaru can stretch his shadow even more. And then Naruto attacked on him with his ice tower jutsu, which was even bigger than before, which destroyed the boulder and then revealed the 2nd Mizukage. Shikamaru caught him with his shadow possession, and then Ino used her mind transfer to take control over his body, and then they together sealed him too. In that much time Kakashi, Sasuke and Might already destroyed the 7 swordsmen of the mist, and then Naruto with his team attacked on another reanimated shinobis. On the other hand, Itachi and Shisui reached towards Kabuto to handle him. And Obito came in front of Kakashi to get his another eye back from Kakashi. And now Might Guy with Kakashi and Sasuke was trying to fight with Obito. Itachi told Ino mentally that he has already reached in front of Kabuto, and now Naruto can go towards the White Zetsu army because they will handle Kabuto now. And Ino told Naruto about it mentally. And since nearly all the strong reanimated shinobis has been sealed, Naruto was heading towards the White Zetsu army. When Hashirama Senju and Tobirama appeared in front of him, Kabuto made Hashirama enter the Sage mode to fight against Naruto. What the hell is this happening? Tobirama was thinking in his mind. Tobirama started attacking on Naruto first because he was in control of Kabuto Yakushi. He used the Bringer of Darkness on Naruto. But Naruto was still able to fight him easily because of his sensory abilities. I can sense Madara here, Tobirama Hashirama said to Tobirama. Yes. Elder brother, I too can sense that the Leaf Village is under a big threat. We will have to somehow break the control and will have to protect the village, Tobirama said to Hashirama. Don't worry Lord Second, my dad is fighting against Madara and he can handle him, Naruto said. There is nobody other than elder brother who can handle Madara fully and easily, Tobirama said. My father is as strong as Lord First, Naruto said. His chakra is the biggest chakra reserve in the village and on top of that he has full 9 tails inside him to help him with power, Naruto said to Hashirama. Yes. He is right, Hashirama, that shinobi has got bigger chakra reserves than mine if you count the 9 tails chakra, Hashirama said to Tobirama. And you two have got almost the same amount of chakra as I do, Hashirama said to Naruto. Really, elder brother, Tobirama asked Hashirama. They both were attacking on Naruto. Hashirama went a little back and then attacked on Naruto with his deep forest emergence. But Naruto countered that with his ice river he has another kind of Kekkei Genkei, Tobirama was thinking. And then Hashirama created the wood dragon and attacked on Naruto. But then ice hands emerged from the ground and then holds that wood dragon, and then Naruto's clone destroyed that wood dragon with his giant Rasengan. This kid is really strong, Tobirama was thinking in his mind, and he was still attacking on Naruto. Hashirama attacked on Naruto with his paper bomb technique, a series of explosion. Since Naruto hadn't so much amount of chakra, so he created an ice dome and then wrapped his chakra chains of himself, but he still got injured before being able to protect himself. And now he was bleeding and both of Senju brothers were in front of Naruto. In front of them Naruto got healed fully in just few seconds. What the hell was that, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Now you have pissed me off, Naruto said to them. And then Naruto started flaring up his chakra and now he was covered into the chakra fully. You were right, elder brother, this kid has got a good amount of chakra, Tobirama said to Hashirama. Sage Ard water flood, Naruto said, and attacked on to the Senju brothers and then turned that water into the ice. Tobirama teleported away from there and Hashirama defended himself with the mud wall. And then Naruto attacked on Hashirama Senju so fast. You are strong, kid, Hashirama said to Naruto. But all of a sudden Tobirama felt that he was not being controlled now. And Hashirama too felt that. I am no longer being controlled, Hashirama said to Naruto. Yes. Because a while ago my sensei told me that he has reached in front of the caster of the jutsu. I am sorry, but I would have to seal you right now because if he got the control back then it will be a problem for the village, Naruto said to Hashirama and Tobirama Senju. And then Tobirama made some hand signs and then broke the control of Kabuto over himself, and then Hashirama too did that. It's alright, kid, now we are out of control of the caster now. Let's protect the village together, Tobirama said to Naruto. Are you really sure about it, Lord Second, Naruto asked. Yes, I am, because I was the one who first came up with that jutsu, Tobirama said to Naruto. Then I will go handle Madara Uchiha, Hashirama said to them. Very well, then I will handle the rest reanimated shinobis, Tobirama said. Okay, then I will go handle the Zetsu army because they can cause so many casualties, Naruto said to Tobirama. Ino, I want you to tell your father to relay this information to the battlefield that Lord First and Lord Second are with us, and I am going to destroy the White Zetsu army, so all shinobi retreat from there because I cannot think about someone else while destroying them, Naruto mentally said to Ino. I will reply you as soon as possible, Ino said to Naruto. Inoichi relayed the information to all the shinobis and now they all retreated from there and Naruto alone came in front of those White Zetsus. And then Sasuke too came beside Naruto. Ino, Shikamaru and other Konoha 12 reached there too. This is amazing, we all are together fighting alongside after a long time, Kiba said. Very well, then we don't have so much time, so I will be going ahead with high-level jutsus, Naruto said to them. Sage Art Water Flood, Naruto said, and then turned that water flood into the ice. Naruto froze more than 1,000 white zetsus in just one attack. And then Sasuke entered the Susanoo and then attacked on them white his Amaterasu arrow. Fire-style dragon flame, Sasuke said, and then Naruto added the wind-style great breakthrough into the fire and made that fire even bigger. And then Naruto again attacked on those white zetsus with the ice spikes. And now Sage Art Water Style Giant Water Bubble, Naruto said, and then created a Kisame-like water bubble so big and then instantly froze that water bubble. What the hell was that, Rock Lee was thinking in his mind. Naruto froze more than 5,000 white zetsus in one attack. This was too much for one attack, shinobis were thinking in their mind. There are too many others, Naruto Neji said to Naruto. Very well, then we are going there, Naruto said to them. Come on Sakura, Shino, we are going there right now, Sasuke said to Shino and Sakura, and then manifested the perfect Susanoo to cross that path to reach those white zetsus. Sage Art Ice Release Ice Dragon, Naruto said, and created an ice dragon. Come on, hop on guy, we all are going together, Naruto said to the other teams. Naruto created a clone to handle the ice dragon from behind him. Sage Art Rasenshuriken, Naruto said, and created 2 Rasenshurikens in his both the hands, and then Naruto throw both the Rasenshuriken towards the white zetsus and killed nearly another 2,000 white zetsus. After that, when Naruto reached between the white zetsu army, Sasuke too reached there. Naruto again attacked on them with his water river jutsu with more chakra now, and then froze that river and then headed towards others, and in just few minutes they destroyed all the white zetsu army, and when only few hundred white zetsus were left, all the Konoha 12 attacked on them to kill them. On the other hand, Naruto, Shisui and Itachi released the reanimation jutsu and headed back to the battle after killing Kabuto. Tobirama and Hashirama used the reverse reanimation to be in the living world, and then they were still in the living world. Madara was still fighting against Minato and Hashirama, and those limbo clones created so much problem for both of them. And the Madara summoned a meteor there so that he can busy Hashirama Senju in that. And Hashirama Senju caught that meteor with his wood-made hands from the ground, and then Madara summoned another meteor there too, but Hashirama handled that too. The reanimation jutsu has been released now, and White Zetsu army is nearly finished, and they all will come towards home, Madara was thinking in his mind. And now summoning jutsu, Madara said, and summoned the Gedo statue, and then summoned the six-path treasure tool, and then absorbed that into the Gedo statue because of the 9 tails chakra was inside that. And then he cast the barrier around the Gedo statue and started reviving the 10 tails. After all the reanimated shinobis were handled, Tobirama, Jiraiya, Tsunade and 3rd Hokage headed towards Madara. And they all started attacking on Madara, but Madara's limbo clones were able to handle them, but the window of 1 minute was creating trouble for Madara Uchiha. This is too much, Madara now was thinking in his mind. Hashirama Senju with 2 Hokages with teleportation, one of them with full 9 tails chakra, was so troublesome for Madara. Madara was even able to handle them just because of his limbo clones. He knew that now it will be tough for him to fight all of them at once, so he revived the 10 tails. On the other hand, Naruto's team killed all the white zetsus there and then got ready to go back to the front line. Naruto was thinking about to go there when he saw the barrier, and inside the barrier, "Ino, I want you to connect me to Dad," Naruto said to Ino. Ino connected Naruto with Minato mentally. "What is in the barrier, Dad?" Naruto asked. "There is a statue under the barrier in which there are all the tailed beasts chakra, and it is under the process to revive the 10 tails," Minato said to Naruto. "A tailed beast made up of all the tailed beasts chakra, it will be strong," Naruto said. "Yes, Naruto, it will be strong, that it can destroy the whole village in just one blow," Minato said to Naruto. "Then we need to go inside to seal the 10 tails." "What are you talking about, Naruto?" Minato said to Naruto. "If we will not control it right now, then it will destroy the whole village," Naruto said. "Yes. But we cannot seal the 10 tails that easily, it is not like other tailed beasts. When you will combine all the tailed beasts together, it will become so strong that a normal human will not be able to stop that," Minato mentally said to Naruto. Yes, that's why we need to seal the 10 tails before it can even revive fully, Naruto said to Minato. Yes, I understand that, but I cannot seal the 10 tails inside me because I am already a Jinchuriki, Minato said to Naruto. Yes. But you are not going to be the one in who the 10 tails will be sealed, Naruto said. But Naruto, you can even die in this and it will be so hard to control 10 tails chakra, Minato said to Naruto. Yes, I know that, but it would be better that I will try to suppress it into myself instead of fighting with him to protect the village, and if somehow this weapon get into Madara's hands then the world is done for, Naruto said to Minato. Yes, you are right, but Minato sadly teleported to Naruto while all the strong shinobis of the Leaf Village was fighting with Madara alongside Hashirama and Tobirama. I can sense it, I have a marking inside the barrier area, so are you ready for it, Naruto? Minato asked Naruto. Naruto got ready to teleport inside the barrier. And then Naruto saw that the 10 tails was already revived fully. Madara sensed that the 10 tails were fully revived and not he just had to release the barrier and then seal the 10 tails inside himself, means become the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails. Are you sure about it, Naruto? Minato asked Naruto. Yes, I am so sure about it, Naruto said to Minato. But Naruto sensed that Minato was going to do something when Naruto casted the jutsu to pin all the tails of the 10 tails, and then Naruto attacked onto the 10 tails with his chakra chains to suppress him. Naruto was not absorbing the chakra. What have you done, you idiot? I was the one who should be doing it. I was going to cast the Reaper Death Seal. I would have taken it with me if I was not able to control the 10 tails inside me, Minato sadly said to Naruto. If I will not be able to control the 10 tails inside my body, even in that case you will have to cast the Reaper Death to seal the 10 tails with us, Naruto said to Minato. I cannot see my father who loves the most to die in front of my eyes. It took Naruto a while to absorb the 10 tails inside him body. And now Naruto was getting uncontrolled and he was struggling to control the 9 tails inside his body. Now it is the time, Dad, apply another seal on my body, Naruto said to Minato. Minato applied another seal on Naruto's body over the seal Naruto applied to seal the 10 tails inside him body. Madara, who sensed the 10 tails getting absorbed, he became angry so much that he started heading towards Naruto to get the 10 tails back from Naruto. He released the barrier there and left all 4 limbo clones there and headed towards Naruto and saw that Naruto was struggling to control the 10 tails inside his body. The double one from Naruto and another from Minato just to make sure that the 10 tails chakra don't leak or come outside. I think Naruto should be able to control the 10 tails, Kurama said to Minato. Go inside your mental plane just to make sure that the seal is good and the 10 tails chakra is not leaking outside, Minato said to Naruto. Naruto went inside his mental plane and then checked out the 10 tails seal, and then he absorbed some amount of chakra from the 10 tails with the help of his chakra chains. Naruto recharged his reserve fully just to suppress the 10 tails inside. And in outside world, Minato was stopping Madara there. And then all the strong shinobis reached there too to stop Madara Uchiha. The 10 tails is already sealed, Madara, do not try something now, you know it, you will not be able to do anything now, Hashirama said to Madara. After sealing the 10 tails inside himself, Naruto was struggling to suppress the 10 tails inside him. Then the Sage of 6 Paths appeared inside Naruto. And then he told Naruto everything. And then he gave Naruto his chakra so that Naruto can suppress the 10 tails inside himself. Naruto got 6 Paths chakra and then Sage of 6 Paths chakra, and then Hagoromo again divided the 10 tails into different 9-tailed beasts in the Gedo statue. And then he told all the tailed beasts to help Naruto. And now Naruto got the 10 tails level chakra with the consciousness of all the 9-tailed beasts inside him. Someone can control the 10 tails better with the Rinnegan eyes, but you will be able to control it without the Rinnegan because I have again created the 9-tailed beast from the 10 tails, Hagoromo said to Naruto. And then Naruto came back outside in the real world and he saw that Minato was injured badly now because of those limbo clones. He could have teleported from there, but he was protecting his son. Naruto, after watching his father, been a little angry, but he knew that he cannot lose control. He headed towards Minato. And when Madara attacked on Naruto with his limbo, Naruto sensed the limbo and even hits him. What, he touched my limbo and he can sense my limbo? Madara was not thinking in his mind. And then Naruto healed Minato fully. To seal the Gedo statue you will need the Rinnegan. Hagoromo said to Naruto. He was keeping that in his mind. After healing Minato, Naruto headed towards Madara to attack on him. I will handle the Limbo clones, Dad, he is all yours, Naruto said to Minato. Very well, then I will handle him now, Minato said to Naruto. He is not alone, Tobirama said, who reached there, and the Hashirama too reached there. And then Naruto turned on his chakra clock and then he created 4 clones. Madara summoned there a meteor. Naruto looked up in the sky and then created a chakra arm and then created a tailed beast bomb with his arm and then added the wind chakra into that and then attacked onto that meteor while his clones attacked on the Limbo clones and then suppressed them with their chakra chains. Now you are alone, Naruto said to Madara and attacked on him so fast. Naruto punched Madara so hard, his speed was so much that Madara got caught off guard. Madara then attacked on Naruto with his majestic destroyer flame and then Naruto countered that with his water river jutsu. Kill him, Naruto, don't test his powers, Kurama said to Naruto from inside him. Got it, Naruto said to Kurama. But before killing him we need his eyes, Naruto said to Kurama. And then Naruto headed towards Madara so fast and attacked on him with his chakra chains. And after few minutes of fight, Naruto finally caught Madara with his chakra chains and then absorbed all the amount of his chakra, and then Naruto plucked the eyes from Madara. And then transplanted those eyes in his eyes and then healed them with his sun seal he got from Hagoromo Otsutsuki. And then Naruto cut down Madara Uchiha. And then Hagoromo appeared from Madara's body. You have taken his eyes from him. I told you that you will not be able to seal the Gedo statue without Rinnegan, but I didn't tell you that you need to take the Rinnegan from Madara, Hagoromo said to Naruto. But I can do it now, and besides he is already dead, Naruto said to Hagoromo. I am afraid that you can change because of that power just like my mother, Hagoromo said to Naruto. Don't worry about it, my mom dad didn't raise me like that. At first I just decided to sacrifice myself, but I knew that dad will do it if I will not, so this was the reason I did that, Naruto said. It's alright now, you can release the tailed beasts from inside you, Hagoromo said to Naruto. But you keep a part of all the tailed beasts chakra so that they can guide, and Kurama my boy, you will have to be with Naruto because you will be guiding him onwards, Hagoromo said to Naruto. Naruto released the Gedo statue with the help of his Rinnegan and then sealed it, and then he released all the 8 tailed beasts, but he kept the half of all of those tailed beasts chakra because he needed the consciousness. Because of the 10 tails getting sealed inside Naruto, his chakra system got bigger and he would get a lot amount of chakra in future. Minato was happy for his son. And Minato started guiding Naruto again so that Naruto don't lose his path because of power. Naruto trained the Rinnegan under Minato, who has given the Hokage seat to Itachi, and Itachi became the 5th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. And Minato guided Naruto for years and trained him for years so that Naruto do not lose his right path. And he was controlling Itachi and the other villages for the peace. Itachi was helping Minato to maintain the peace in the Leaf Village, and Minato was helping him to maintain the peace in Shinobi world with his power. And they were ready for any kind of threat in future. This is how a single choice changed the fate of the whole world. So this was for the video. If you like the video, then like the video, share the video. Comment down your favorite part. Subscribe for more awesome content. You are watching Sage Whatifs.